Hi Faithbox family, and happy December 23rd. Happy Christmas Eve. I hope you're all enjoying the month of December and the month of peacefulness as well, and finding some moments of peace in all the craziness and chaos of the holidays. Today is a reading from Proverbs 14:30. A peaceful heart leads to a healthy body. Jealousy is like cancer in the bones. Physical health and well-being is one of the many benefits of peacefulness. A heart or spirit that is not at peace and is instead weighed down with worry, fear, or insecurity will often lead to poor physical health in one way or another. Sometimes this truth manifests itself with bad decisions or poor behavior, such as overworking, stress eating, and other times with bouts of depression or anxiety. To be clear, a peaceful heart does not guarantee a healthy body, nor does this verse mean someone who is experiencing poor physical health is a sign they do not have peace. It's important to remember that Proverbs are principles and not promises. And the principle being emphasized in Proverbs 14:30 is that spiritual peacefulness has physical benefits. Your internal condition often influences and impacts and reflects what you experience externally. As you focus on experiencing the peace Jesus has for you, take note of the difference it makes in your body. And I just thought of a scripture, and I can't remember, I think it was in Matthew, where Jesus instructed them to clean the inside of the cups and the inside of the bowls first, because once the inside is clean, the outside becomes clean too, because it's overflowing. So that just came to me when I was reading this to myself. But going back to the overworking and the stress eating and bouts of depression and anxiety, it's all things that we've probably all participated in 2020, trying to make it through this crazy year. And I don't know about you, but sometimes I will overwork, and I didn't really think of overworking as a coping strategy, but it has kind of become a way for me to busy myself so that I'm not like alone with my thoughts, or to avoid doing something else, to avoid doing things. But my pastor told us that we need to allow for peacefulness and stillness in our lives, to allow room for God to speak into our lives. We have to kind of allow room for God, and we need that peacefulness and stillness in our bodies and in our minds so that we can hear Him speaking into us, and not being busied by thoughts, just kind of like being balanced in our lives and doing like a temperature check every once in a while. And I don't know about you, but I used to be really good at doing that. But in the last few months, this year has just been crazy. And, I feel like we all should get medals for making it to December. And what I used to do that was good for me, that I've in the recent weeks started again, is doing a weekly check-in with myself. I have an alarm that goes off on my phone, and it prompts me to answer some questions about my week, how I'm feeling, have I fallen back on any of my bad habits, because kind of going with the stress eating part, because we've all worn sweatpants and yoga pants for half the year. Some of us may not be fitting into our favorite jeans anymore. So just doing those check-ins with ourselves, I think, is helpful. So take note of the difference it makes in your body as we focus on experiencing the peace Jesus has for you. And I really hope I can find that scripture from, I think it was Matthew, about starting from the inside and cleaning the cup and the bowl, because it will eventually spill over into our lives and onto others. So I hope you're all having a wonderful December, and I hope you all have a wonderful, peaceful, and happy Christmas.